The Stadio de Luz, the venue in Lisbon for this quarter-final clash in the Cup Winners' Cup between Benfica, the record 23-time Cup winners of Portugal, who won their title 3-1 against Sporting last year, against Fiorentina in the white shirts and blue shorts, representing Italy in this season's competition. These two clashed in a pre-season tournament, which I saw in Florence along with Arsenal, 3 45-minute matches, and now it's for real. It's a place in the semi-final of the Cup Winners' Cup. Benfica line up very much as expected and are hoping to bounce back for Portuguese football after their embarrassment of Porto's big defeat to Manchester United last night, a result which was greeted with great joy here in Lisbon and made plenty of in this morning's national newspapers. Fiorentina, though, will provide a very stiff task for Benfica and take nothing for granted. And the two men to watch out for them are number 10, Rui Costa, and, of course, number 9, Batistuta, the Argentine striker, who quite simply is the focal and pivotal point of Fiorentina's team. No Andre Kanchelskis available for Fiorentina this evening, which is a shame for them because he would clearly relish the wide open spaces of this massive pitch, the Stadio de Luz, one of the biggest in Europe. Our referee is no more experienced than Helmut Krug, and the home supporters expect tonight. Portuguese football really rocked by the events in Manchester last night. Porto were certainly expected to come away with a creditable result, and their defeat has posed many questions that have yet to really be tackled by the Portuguese press, who certainly given Porto a major critique in the popular Portuguese papers this morning. But of course, a lot will depend on how Benfica get on tonight in a competition which also features Liverpool, Barcelona and the holders Paris Saint-Germain. So some high-profile names in action in the Cup Winners' Cup, and if we get to the semi-final stage, they could be very lucrative matches. Benfica, hardly a club in great financial state. In fact, it's argued that the '94 championship probably saved them, because they were £30 million in debt going into the '94 season, but their run in the Champions League put paid to the bankers for a while anyway, and they reached the quarter-final stage before going out to Milan. Hadiori, and there's no doubt that Benfica could really do with a goal here to settle these excited Portuguese supporters. I think obviously the rivalry between them and Porto has meant intense interest, and after what happened last night, that certainly added a few thousand to the gate in a strange sort of way. The rivalry rather similar to that, say, between Liverpool and Manchester United, between Porto and Benfica. Quite clearly the two big clubs, even though Sporting are a massive rival for Benfica within the city of Lisbon. I think the general feeling is that Benfica and Porto are Portugal's two biggest clubs, with Porto dominating things at the moment on a domestic scene and looking likely to win the championship. Rui Costa. Well, particularly important night for him, of course, the Portuguese international. And he's got a fairly generous reception. Very popular player in these parts. Prudhomme, Belgium international keeper of many years now, and stalwart here at Benfica. This is Bruno Carres, and a physical match certainly is in prospect. Bruno Carres again. Benfica spreading the play. Yapinto. Played inside and neatly done, claims for a penalty, and not given it into the side netting by Hassan. Well, in fairness, it was more the crowd than the players that have launched an appeal against Helmut Krug, the referee. Hassan went down and then got up very quickly, and it was the side netting. Toldo had his angle covered. Certainly seen penalties given for a lot worse, although it quite clearly wasn't one. And a good decision from Helmut Krug. Tahar for Benfica. Lovely little flick. And Collado. And Prudhomme has to get back and sacrifice a corner there. Didn't want to take any chances. Well, Cois is interesting because you never really see the same player. Bermudez. Away come Fiorentina on the break, and you feel that if they were to snatch an away goal, it would prove so significant. They must be strong favourites in Italy in a fortnight's time. Hassan. Yapinto! And Toldo wins the free kick. And Yapinto had an effort there. And goalkeepers always get the benefit of the doubt. This time it was Mauro Arides who came in. Rui Costa. Strong running from Rui Costa. And another corner. Now we've reached the nitty-gritty of the European scene. The quarter-final stage is always when things are really sorted out. And certainly we've seen some excellent football. Banistuta making himself available. He's the obvious target. He's so dangerous in the air. 3 in the centre. It's driven across, and only half cleared. It was blocked. Benfica able to come back, and the flag stays down. And the ball bounces safely to a very relieved Prudhomme. He could afford a wry smile in that one. Well, Batistuta with a lazy ball forward, but he knew exactly where it was being aimed for. Bermudez for Benfica. 6 is Jamir. He'll look for the return, and he'll get it. Exchanging passes with Collado. Yapinto. No flag. Hassan in the centre. Hassan! What a chance! A really good opportunity there for the Moroccan, who's won nearly 50 caps for Morocco. ...21 goals made him top scorer for Florence in the 94-95 season, but that was a really good chance. So the best opening coming the way of the Moroccan striker for Benfica, Nada Hassan. Some encouraging signs for the home side. You feel against Italian opposition particularly, you've got to take your chances. Midway through the first half, it's goalless in the Stadium of Lights. Little flick forward, Hassan again. Another chance, great defensive cover. Yapinto. And driven, oh, fine save in the end from Bruno Carreras from Toldo. And he got down, he was going the wrong way. Outstanding keeping that. Because he was caught out, this took a bad deflection. When it came across, may not look the hardest, but that was a super piece of keeping. Bruno Carreras, who was a junior international and has come right through the club's ranks. And he went on to become an under-21 international. It was Mario Wilson, the former trainer, who brought him into action here. This is developing into a very interesting first leg quarter-final clash in Portugal. A typical European match, a bit like a game of chess where every move is being sought out and none of the major plays or major moves have been made so far. You always feel that with Batistuta and Oliveira there must be a chance of a breakaway goal for the visitors, but Benfica will fancy their chances of scoring here as well. Bermuda's calling for it. We haven't seen too much of Stefan Schwarz in the match so far, but he's going to get involved in the action here, and it's drilled across the face of the goal, and so close. It's a goal kick. Well, Schwarz hasn't been involved in much of the play, but that was only a yard wide. Okay, Suarez. Little flick forward, and the flag stays down, and a chance here, and it's wasted, surely. Well, that was a major opportunity for Bayardo, and he should have done much, much better, and he knows it. In the end, Prudhomme saves the day, but Fiorentina should be in front. And quite rightly, the flag stayed down. But really, Bayardo had all the time in the world. He took Bermudez out the play. Oh, that's late. And that will be a yellow card. And I don't think there can be too many complaints. Falcone. Picking up a yellow card here. Yeah, Falcone. First player into Helmut Krug's book. So we played 31 minutes in the Stadium of Light in Portugal, and it's still a very tight and compact match. It's goalless, but certainly not chanceless. Jorge Suarez. It's a strong run now, Benfica opening things up, looking to try and get the opening goal, and it's a brilliant save. Prudhomme denying the ever-dangerous Rui Costa, and he only had one idea when he hit this one, and it was a magnificent save for Prudhomme. Rui Costa with a screamer. Corner to Fiorentina. They've had the better chances. Oh, and another one. Prudhomme denied Fiorentina, and this time it was the most spectacular effort of them all. No wonder Jamir is back with him, because he did so well to turn that one over. Hassan. Bruno Carreras. And Stefan Schwarz has changed the hairstyle since he played for Arsenal. And a change being made. And Mario Erez is the player who goes off. And the player to come on for Benfica is Edgar. the closing stages of a fascinating first 45 minutes in which Benfica started brightly, but Fiorentina have had the best of the chances. Bruno Carez. This is Rui Costa. And that's nicely done. And Oliveira, in the end, shooting it wide. But they must know that they've had so many chances in this first half. Surely one of them is going to count. Rui Costa, Oliveira teeing it up nicely and drilling it across the face of the goal. And Batistuta was arriving as well. Jamir. Pinto. Free kick. Certainly made the most of that. But Benfica have an opportunity here. And it's a good one as well. Hassan will make his run. The Moroccan. And only punched half away by Toldo. Now a chance to break. Batistuta. Oh, Jamir was very lackadaisical there. Benfica get the free kick. Toldo far from decisive on this occasion, and it wasn't the best of clearances. Well, another substitution. And Panduru comes on for the unfortunate Collado. Two changes for Benfica as we approach the end of a very interesting first 45 minutes in which Portuguese Cup winners started by far the better, but as the game has gone on, Fiorentina have gradually taken the game into their own right, and if one team deserves to be in front at the moment, it would be the Italians. Bruno Carez, as we move into stoppage time at the end of the first half. And the only thing that's been lacking in this match has been goals. Really has been excellent stuff other than that. Rui Costa. Now Batistuta is calling for it. Here is Batistuta. Bayano making his run, and this is Bayano. Chance now. Bayano, 1-0 to Fiorentina, and a classic counter-attacking goal involving Rui Costa, Batistuta and Bayano.